Welcome to NFT Update. I'm your host, Deezy,
I'm Justin.
also known as Jeezy, and we come to you twice a week with the NFT news and upcoming launches that you might want to keep an eye out on.
That's right.
This week, we had a little bit of the news front. OpenSea sales volume for Q3 was released. Now, this is July, August, September. Q1, it was like 1.2 billion. Q2, like around 1.3 billion. You want to know how much Q3 was?
You showed me, but I can't remember. It was crazy.
Over 10 billion.
Gee, and we're not even...
Yeah, and then we looked at October. We looked at the month to month. So August spiked, September spiked. Now, we looked at the data for 4 days in October, and it was already like a quarter of September.
Let me ask you something.
Ask me.
What do you think is going to happen to the NFT market and the volume, trading volume, if we do go into a bear market?
If we go into a bear market, I think it's a good hedge, but of course, sales volume is going to diminish. Prices will go down. But the blue chips, I expect them to gain ETH, gain Solana.
Gainy. So you think they're going to hold their dollar value?
Yeah, and I've said this before, like, not everyone wants to sell 100% of your Ethereum through the bear market. You're not going to want to sell all of it. So park it in some NFTs.
Yeah. Hopefully they hold.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. We haven't seen a bear market with this much attention on NFTs, so it's going to be kind of new territory, I think, when we see it.
Yeah, we saw with the crypto kitties, they spiked and then they dropped, but they eventually just started gaining ETH.
Yeah, but now it's a whole different world since crypto kitties.
Yeah,
like we're in new territory as far as NFTs go. The volume. I mean, some would say that the whole crypto market right now could be propped up by the NFT volume.
All right, well, let's go into our first project here.
Oh, what you got?
This is dropping Sunday. So you're watching this on a Saturday. This is dropping Sunday on the 10th, and this crazy Skullz. These things are crazy.
Yeah, I saw some. We actually have some, too, that we're going to be giving away to our community.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So there's 2,700 that were minted, pre-mint, but then the rest are about 70% of them are coming online Sunday, and you'll be able to purchase them.
Okay.
Holding one on Halloween, you're going to get a spooky card.
God, that sounds so scary.
It's spooky. It drops on Halloween. These cards are going to give you all types of features and access. This is some, I've said it before, but this is some I've never seen.
Yeah.
Not only, if you hold 3, you'll get a free NFT drop. In the future, it's a mummy skull. But check this out. Holding it gives you a share of royalties from OpenSea. But bigger than this, future sales, you'll get 3% of the sales split amongst the cards.
Forever.
Every project that they launch in the future, they're giving out 3% of the sales to the holders of this spooky Halloween card.
So really, I feel like I'm watching Shark Tank.
Yeah.
And I'm Mr. Wonderful. So I'm going to get
3% in perpetuity.
In perpetuity.
Perpetuity?
I got a royalty deal for you.
I got a royalty. Yeah. I want $2 off every honey bun you sell in the future. Yeah.
But you got to think about that. I mean, basically, that's the definition of passive income. If you hold this NFT forever, you will get 3% of whatever drop they come out with in the future.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
So every skull, you get one pass, one Halloween card. So you get one for every NFT. And so, I mean, I'm expecting pretty big things from that. But they also have more.
What is it?
So they're dropping the spooky card on Halloween.
Yeah.
Early November, they're giving out a radioactive can. Now, you remember the mutant apes?
Yeah.
They're going to do like radioactive skulls, kind of like a mutant ape. The Bored Apes had a mutant ape. Well, the crazy skulls are going to have a nuclear skull.
The Bored Apes were very successful,
yeah.
But the mutant apes were just as successful.
Yeah. I mean, they're still trading for multiple ETH. So.
Yeah, I think they made like 90 mil on the drop, like within 3 hours.
So crazy skulls. It drops Sunday. Check it out. All types of things on the roadmap. So, and the art is sick.
Very cool. Well,
what do we got next?
I got a project. It's an oldie. Well, it's not really an oldie. It's kind of an OG project in the NFT space. We just kind of want to highlight it. It's a very cool thing. We're actually in talks with them currently on doing some Pluto Alliance stuff. We got some the Pluto Alliance thing is just crazy. But yeah, Enjin.
Okay.
Enjin. Possibly going to be a future partnership, sponsorship of Pluto Alliance. Really excited about the possibilities. They're developing their own multi-chain NFT platform. I think everybody kind of knows that. We got JumpNet, Efinity coming out soon. Basically, it's a layer 2 solution. So now game developers can build on the Ethereum network and use the Ethereum tools without all those gas fees that just kill projects.
Yeah, you can't buy a Fortnite skin if you got to pay $27 in the ETH gas.
No, or more. I mean, no one's going to play that game. So we think Enjin's going to be that platform that's just going to catapult mainstream adoption as far as online blockchain gaming. So Efinity is going to be a Polkadot parachain. Very cool. It's going to be focused on NFTs, gaming, and metaverse. Efinity will also be developing frictionless onboarding to newcomers. So it's going to be extremely easy to get over on this platform.
Yeah, so if you want to get Enjin, it's ENJ. It's a top 100 coin. I think it's around 80 in the market cap right now.
Yeah, very big. Pluto Alliance sponsorship, possibilities. Y'all think about that. Could be a game. Could be another drop.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
All right, so we got another project.
Yes, it's World of Freight. It's minting right now. Right now, you can mint it. It's a vehicle drop. It's 10,000 vehicles. They got UFOs. They got trucks. They got, all type boats. But here's the thing. This NFT is actually going to be tied into a real use coin, not just some governance token in-game currency. They're trying to make the European V-chain.
V-chain, like a supply chain type.
Legend. So the coin is going to be called Supplane, like a supply chain. And they are trying to compete with V-chain here.
Oh, nice.
So in America, you can't get an airdrop of a coin unless you use an NFT.
Yep.
So this gets around that, and that's probably early January.
Yeah, we saw that with Bonley. It was very successful. You bought their NFT on Rarible, and then they later came back, I think a month later, and airdropped Bonley tokens to all the people that held the Bonley NFTs.
Yeah, and that lets U.S. citizens and other citizens participate in an airdrop. It's really the only way.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. So the game, the NFT itself, they do have more stuff. Supplane, that's January 2022 probably. Right now, you can actually do things with the NFTs. They have a game launching this weekend, so you might be able to play as soon as this video is dropping. They have a garage, a junkyard, and a racing arena.
Oh, it's not kind of like a Mario Kart.
Exactly. So in the garage, you can upgrade your vehicle. In the junkyard, you can just burn your vehicle and then get a reward. And then a racing arena, you race other vehicles and then you win that token.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's World of Freight token, the WOF or the WOOF.
WOF.
Yes. So just holding one of the NFTs, you get 25 of these every single day.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
First 2,000 to mint is given a bonus 500.
Oh, I'm going to go mint one right now.
I'm actually about to.
Yeah.
So World of Freight, it's live now. You got the racing, you got a Supplane coming. Now, this is a long-term hold. You see what V-Chain's worth. It's top 20 coin. It's in the billions. So if they can actually pull off a European V-Chain, this is going to be...
Could be huge.
Gigantic.
For sure. So this is going to be on Ethereum?
Yes.
Yeah. So what is it called? Like 0.1?
No, it's 0.08. There's 38 vehicle types.
Oh,
some of them are pretty rare. So it's live now, minting now. Go ahead and check it out. World of Freight. All right, now it's time for the giveaways.
It is the end of the show. What you got?
Let's give away a Pluto Alliance NFT, but let's do a Plutonian. They're going for $5,000.
A Pluto.
Yeah. All you have to do is retweet this guy, NFT_Justin at Twitter. Retweet his pinned tweet. Make sure you're following, and we're going to give away a Pluto Alliance NFT.
So when do you want to pick the winner?
Let's just pick it when we get back in the office Monday. We'll make intern Andrew do it.
Intern Andrew.
Yeah, we'll make him do it. And what else? Let's do something for the black hole holders.
If you own a black hole, go check your wallet. Check your wallet, and there might be something extra in there.
Not might. There will be. All right. Well, that's all we got time for today.
It is. I'm going to throw it to you.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dribble it.
I'm waiting. Jeez, that was a terrible throw. All right. Well, that's all we got time for this week. Pluto is a planet.